Today we're doing food styling tips, but not the kind of styling tips you can just find on YouTube, where we're going to teach you how to do silicone molds and things like that. We're going to teach you how to style food on the fly in a restaurant as a food photographer, which is more applicable, I think, to real-time photography than, hey, I'm going to make this gelatin syrup. I don't know. Anyway, today we have a burger from a place I won't tell you where it's from, but I took it apart. I took the liberty of taking it apart myself and cooling it down. The reason I want the burger cool is because it's easier to take apart and build when you have something like this. If you were in a restaurant shooting real-time food, you would ask the chef to give you a burger completely taken apart. That means bun separate from the patty separate from the lettuce, the tomato, no condiments on it all. You would put that on yourself, and the cheese separate also. Today, we don't have any cheese, which is fine by me. Also, another thing about this burger is that it comes in this styrofoam thing, and that doesn't really look great on camera. I mean, I kind of like the paper, but you know, everybody shoots paper. So we have this lovely cutting board. If you have one in your styling kit, then this is the time you should use it, especially for fast food or any kind of food that comes in baskets. Because when you're shooting head on food shots, even a 40-degree angle, like these angles you want to get when you're shooting food, you're just getting the basket. Nobody cares about the basket. You want to see the food and how the food is presented. You want to look at the best that it can. So I'm gonna build this burger out of this delightful non-recyclable styrofoam planet killer and make it beautiful on this cutting board. Now before we get started, I'm gonna use gloves. I have tongs, which is great for placing things and being more precise as you put the finished product together. I have glycerin and water, which kind of shines up any dead meat. We're actually gonna use it here. I intentionally left this burger out to cool and get a little old looking, so we can kind of do a little bit more tricky tricks here than if it was something fresh, which, you know what, happens in a lot of restaurants. Sometimes you get all the menu items at once, and this bad boy is the last thing you're gonna do. So also, if you're shooting food like that, I would get to the things that need the steam first, that are harder to fix. A Mexican restaurant, for example, you would shoot all the fajitas first because they're all smoky and pretty. You would shoot the cheese first because it's all melty and delicious, and you're not carrying a steamer or anything else around with you in your style kit if you're on the go. So things that would be harder for you to fix on the fly, shoot those things first. Things like burgers, any kind of fried bar food, things like that, that you can kind of let sit, that you can bring back from the dead with a little bit of glycerin. Try to shoot those last. So first we're gonna take this thing out of the container one by one, but we're gonna clean the area first. And I'm gonna see all that? I'm just gonna, like that. So we're gonna start with a bun. And we're gonna take this burger, see how dry that burger is? And I know you can't really see it here. Try to keep it on a spray it. I get both sides, but I want to get the majority of this. Oh yeah, just got off the grill. Delicious. Holy crap, right? They just gave me 2 pieces of this bacon, which we're also going to give a quick spritz. But before I do that, we're only taking one, you're only getting one side of the burger, right? So you're not like getting multiple sides of this. You're gonna turn the product right towards your camera, and you're gonna get the best side. And whether or not you're getting a forward shot, your 40-degree, or your overhead, it's all kind of look the same. So we're gonna, because we only have 2 here, it doesn't really cover the surface area, and we're not concerned about the bite, and we're concerned about how it looks. We're gonna fold the bacon in half like that. But because I let it sit and it's a little old, we're gonna spray it again. Just a little. Also, like, I know, like, the best part about going on food shoots is eating the food. You can eat it. Don't. Disgusting. So, building these, and we're just gonna fold these both and kind of leave it. So I have a rule about building burgers. And that's lettuce, tomato, lettuce, meat, tomato, lettuce. But there's no lettuce here. There's only tomato and onion. So we're gonna do that, but I'm gonna take that theory, but we're gonna put the onion down first. And I'm gonna put all the condiment and onion and everything I have on this thing in front of the burger so you can see it. So if you see this, there's not a lot of onions on there. Then I'm gonna put a piece of tomato here. Now I'm gonna take, then I'm gonna take this, but it leans forward towards me and you can't see that burger. So I'm gonna take one of these home fries that this came with, and I'm gonna squish it a little bit. I'm gonna squish that. I'm gonna put it right there. So it leans it forward. Burger here. Then we're gonna take those bacons. See how that curves down this way? Take that tomato, put it there. Take these two pickles that came with this, but had its own condiment on it, but I'm really concerned about it. There, and then I don't like to spray the bun. Makes it look too unrealistic, but I do like a shiny bun. So I like to take a damp paper towel and kind of wipe the top of the bun. Be careful not to get it, rip it or tear it. If you do, whatever, you could always turn the, see, because I have a little rip over here. I'm just gonna turn that to the back. But what I am gonna do is put my thumb here and press that up, kind of, you're forming it. And I know you're thinking like, oh, it's leaning too far back. It's not. Don't push it down too hard because then it's gonna take, if you were doing an action shot right now, you would take these still photos. And then after you did your still photos, take the top off, take all of this inside out, put your condiment on the burger patty, and then you would put this on here. That includes the cheese. The cheese always goes on the burger patty. We don't have a piece now because I forgot it, but that's okay. And you would, that's when you would squish. But don't do it before your photos because after you squish, squished. And this is only gonna kind of hang out for maybe another like 20 minutes until we're calling hospice. Now for the rest of these home fries that came with them, they're cold and lonely. Glycerin, again, saves the day. And we're gonna spray them a little bit. You keep that front facing, right? So that's how we're gonna take our photo. Then we're gonna take our home fries and just right here. Now again, don't be so worried about what they look like from the back. And this is one of those things that are seriously greasy. So once you place them, not even, well, even if it's greasy, but greasy, covered in glycerin, whatever, once you put this thing down, you have to commit, or else you're gonna have all this stuff you have to deal with in post. All right, now that I pretty much placed these where I want them, the top ones don't really matter. You just don't want to get any grease spots in the front. Okay, once you're done with this, take your gloves off because, again, grease. Clean paper towel. Go in and kind of mop up any spots. You could be super meticulous. You see, I don't like that. Going forward. This is where you could get like, you know, into it. We're gonna add a beer to this. This is a very old skunky Miller High Life. Yeah. This is why I love Miller High Life. Not to drink it, because I don't, but it is the cheapest of the cheap. And even while I was talking, cannot keep a head on this beer. So this is more of a tip than a styling session. We're missing the head on a beer, but you have 2 more things to shoot: chicken nuggets, another bar thing. Salt. A little salt. I'm gonna take that salt. I'm gonna go right in the beer. I'm gonna do that. Not enough. Right in the foam. There we go. You can ask the bartender to add more and just top it off. Now that's a quick trick. It won't work for every beer, especially a flat one. This is very skunky and flat. It's old. It's been in my fridge for I don't know how long. That's how long. But the older the beer, the less of a good head you'll get on it. That's it for this episode of In the Studio. Remember to like and subscribe. If you have any ideas or something you'd like to see us try, leave that in the comments. I'm Lisa with Chase Hartwell Productions. Bye.